Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation, much love and respect to you brothers out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. Now, this video is going to be based around the topic of the destruction of America, which is Babylon the Great and World War III. Okay, because in order for this kingdom to be transferred to the kingdom from the kingdom of Esau to the kingdom of Jacob, there has to be a nuclear war between Russia and their allies and America. All right, and America will be destroyed off of the face of the earth in this coming world war. And with the coming down of America, Yahweh Shai and the elect will bring in, will be the beginning of the kingdom of heaven. Okay? Now, I want to read Jeremiah the 50th chapter. But before I read that, Salakia, I'm going to read Revelations 18th chapter. Okay, this is Revelations 18:1. It says, "And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird." That's what's going to happen to America. America is going to be turned into a desert, man. Okay, that's Babylon the Great. All right. "For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies," man. And how are they wax rich? Based upon the consumerism of America, the fact that America is the biggest consumer-based society ever. All right. So China makes a lot of money off of America. All right. Pakistan, India, all these different foreign countries makes a lot of money and gets rich off of America. Okay, that's how we know who is speaking about. "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues." And that's going to be the elect that's going to be beamed up into those ships. And another way you know that this is not speaking about ancient Babylon, this is written in Revelations, man. This is what John the Revelator on the Isle of Patmos. This was way after the Babylonian Empire, man. And the Babylonian Empire, the ancient Babylonian Empire, never rose into prominence, man. Okay? This is a new Babylon that is speaking about. Babylon the Great, which is getting prepared to be destroyed, which is also known as America. Okay? "For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. And the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. How much she hath glorified herself, and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow." Right? Because America has not been touched. America is known as the virgin daughter of Babylon because America has not been touched. There's no nation that actually had an attack on America. All right? On the soils of America. "Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai power, who judgeth her." All right? "And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city, Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. So it's going to take an hour for America to be completely destroyed. Okay? Why? Because this is not going to be a war like any other war. This is going to be a war that's going to be fought with fire, nuclear fire to be specific. So it's not going to take much time for those intercontinental ballistic missiles, which means that they can go in between continents, and they can go. They're creating technology to make those missiles go faster and faster and faster, man. I believe they have one that could reach from Russia to America in 20 minutes. All right. So it's nothing to destroy America in an hour if you're shooting millions of missiles on her. Okay. This is Isaiah 9, and I'll start at verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. So this is a different type of battle. Okay, every other battle was blood on their garments. They were stabbing. There was the shields, things like that, right? And the confused noise, like when you hear them running, like rushing towards the enemy, they start screaming, and that's the confused noise. But this is going to be different. This is going to be with burning and fuel of fire, because it's going to be a nuclear war. Okay, for unto us. Slacky Akim, it's a bit late, man. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulders, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. That's speaking about Yahushua, and that's who's going to actually bring in this kingdom, who's going to take down these other nations, right? In the midst of that World War III. Okay. Okay, this is Jeremiah 50. I'll start at verse 1. It says, the word of the Lord, the word that the Lord spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. Declare ye among the nations, and publish and set up a standard, publish and conceal not. Say, Babylon is taken, Bel is confounded, Merodach is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces. For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her. And out of the north is speaking about Russia. Okay, Russia is in the far north. All right. And that's going to come up against America. That's the her that is speaking about. That whore that sitteth upon the beast. Okay? The virgin daughter of Babylon. So she's always mentioned as a woman. Okay? Which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. Okay? It's going to be destroyed. It's completely, everything's going to be completely destroyed. All right, the trees, not going to be a tree left in America. In those days and in that time, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, going and weeping. They shall go and seek the Lord their power. They shall ask the way to Zion with their faces thitherward, saying, Come and let us join ourselves to the Lord in a perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten. Okay. So at the end of the day, man, when it comes to this World War III, the elect is going to be delivered, man. There's going to be a certain portion of Jacob that's going to turn in truth and sincerity to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that will be delivered. Okay. says, all that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord, the habitations of justice, even the Lord and the hope of their fathers. Remove out of the midst of Babylon, and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans, and be as the he-goat before the flocks. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. That's going to be Russia and their allies. From thence she shall be taken, their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man, none shall return in vain. All right, and guess what? A lot of America's allies are going to turn on them as well. All right, you see, because the scripture says that the beast shall hate the horse. So the beast is going to end up hating the horse. We already see that now with Donald Trump, because he's a hateable guy. All right, so that's why we believe that he needs to stay in office as well, because he's that perfect guy to bring in that World War III. Okay, and what's that World War III going to bring? It's going to bring the destruction, the complete destruction of America. All right, that's what that World War III is going to bring. This is Isaiah 13. It says, Isaiah 13:1. It says, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. Okay, that's speaking of the angels. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle. And this is what Yahweh Shai saw when you read 2nd Ezra 13th chapter. He saw the armies together, man, and they turned and they started to fight against him. Okay, they said that they were afraid, but yet there's fight. And then what happened? He destroyed them, man. So that's how you know Yahweh Shai is going to come in the midst of this World War III. They come from a far country, from the end of of heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation, to destroy the whole land. The only thing that's going to be able to destroy the whole land is the nuclear missiles, the ICBM missiles. That's what's coming from a foreign country. Okay, how ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, and it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. All right, so slacking, right? So that time of America being completely destroyed and these people being burnt up, right? The 2/3 and these heathen, that time is fast approaching, man. Let me finish this up. It says, therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. All right, so these people are going to get burnt up, man. Just like, the famous movie that we always like to bring out, right, starting with our apostles and elders, was the Terminator, what's called Judgment Day, man, right, with Sarah Connor. She's looking out, holding on the fence, and they're all getting burnt up. Okay, that's prophetic, man. All right, that's going to happen, you see. So with that, we'll give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation, much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. Shalom.